Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, the Golden Army. So, we're getting ready to go for the trial. I'm super stoked. This is the second trial. We got all our evidence ready for us last time. Before we go, let's actually see if we can purchase any more skills that we really want. Let's see here. We got 8 here. Let's look for some expensive ones, like a 7. This one is focus gauge decrease at a slower rate. That's pretty good. Can we just flip through? Influence gauge recovers faster, increases damage when statements destroyed, increases bullet capacity. No. Allows you lock onto 2 statements at once during PTA. Huh. Easier to shift mood in your favor. That one's pretty good actually, because that one I could see being a problem. Increases sharpness by 2, increases sharpness by 5. Clock up, increases max speed, increases turning power, jumping power. I'm sorry, what are these? We don't know what these are yet. Slightly increases the influence gauge. Okay, so let's see here. Steadies your aim. No, I don't think I need problem with that. Reduces your aiming speed, increases your aiming speed. Increases speed of memorizing. That one's will be good later. Increase damage when it is... Okay, that one's not amazing. Easier to... I think this one's a good one, because that's one that I definitely think will be an issue with the swords, is that one. So we'll equip that later. Okay, what? This isn't where we're going. Why am I going here? Silly Billy. Let's keep... Okay, let's get there. It takes a while to get there. So, there we go. Monokuma Rock, here we go. The return of mostly silent Tanner. I thought the game froze for a second. I was terrified, because I've been pretty much playing straight all day. No, let me go! Help me! Why? He's gonna do something crazy to me! I'll be ruined! Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita! Whoa. Hey, stop harassing little girls! This is... What's going on? Hiyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hiyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain. Hick, sob. Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. Every once in a while, Monokuma says something that I can't read with a straight face. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyahiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Ha ha ha. Ah! Is he going Super Saiyan? Oh my god! Eek! His anger changed his form! I'm right here. Aha! That is redonkulous. Fuyahiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run away, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyahiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. The trial heats up, it's all good. Anyway. Oh, brother. Anyway, that voice is gonna kill me. Anyway, it looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now. See ya. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys. Are you just gonna stay buff? Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet. Do you even have to prepare? If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy. So it begins. The beginning of the end. Now then, let's keep our spirits high, so one day we can find that shining hope. That's right. Moving forward is the only option. Well, let's go. I don't want to talk to all these people. Roar! Let's get going.
You're so
Eek! No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short. I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. That's not good! You should breathe, my dude. It helps a lot. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Aim! Defeat the boring routine! So I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it? It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway. To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose. A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class routine from the bottom of your heart. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of a personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. But most importantly, she was always straightforward. That person that killed her. Oh, it's the same one, but they just blot him out. Is Among Us? I don't want to believe it. But regardless, we need to find the answer. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah, let's save. Why not, my dude? We'll save right there in empty slot number 29. Okay, so first up, set skills. So we have enough for pretty much everything, right? So I only bought one more. We can buy probably another one. Let's open the handbook. Go to report card. Go to you. And so we can get one that's 2. This one is reduces your aiming. No, I don't want that one. Moonsault? I don't know what that means. Jumping power. I think we're going to leave that for now. We're just going to save up. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's take a look at all of our evidence first. So we got Monokuma file, time of death. Scene of the body was at the there, caused death single blow, no other external injuries such as blood. The blood stain is streaks, but that couldn't be because she didn't move. It was instant. Footprints were at the scene of the crime. Trail leads from the beach out and loops toward the road. They were Hyoko's. Metal bat is believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in Twilight Syndrome murder case was also there. Bunch of empty bottles. They're probably from the fridge. A mask of the anime character, Sun Witch Esperito. Wait, Esperito, isn't that thing? Esperito, it sounds familiar. Gummy candy, shower room, it's out of use, cannot be used. The only window, it's very high up, but you can get there if you pigback. Broken fish tank. There was a broken window in the music room. Normally you can't pass through the music room without passing through the hall. Had her swimsuit stolen, the ending prize for photographs. And that also includes the note. One of the ending pictures, they are at the entrance hall. Ending picture is the vase. Ending picture, it's very, very clearly looking like Sonia, but maybe not. Ending picture of E with the metal bat. A lot of these inside Hyoko's room. The letter on Mahiru. Mika and autopsy. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Let us go. What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless memories reflected in the twilight. Oh, that's pretty epic. Let's go. Trial starto!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Every time.
During the class
yes,
trial,
you'll present.
if you vote correct,
yes.
I'll punish
Okay, we got that.
No matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
They know exactly what they're doing with this.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is... Okay, let me pull up my reference guide just to be 100% certain. I'm fairly... Okay, so that Girl A was Mikan.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
She's right, the only one who said that was Girl B for Hiyoko.
See. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, her personality was hyper energetic and unique. That's gotta be Ibuki.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, there's only one person who had a camera on them, and that's Mahiru.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Okay. He's Guy F, Fuyuhiko Monokuma.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice is true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagato, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason his last name appears twice is probably he has a little sister or older sister. I'm gonna say older sister. Fuyuhiko had an older sister. Now, there wasn't anything like that depicted in the game. Wait, what? He had a little sister.
I can prove it with this.
I mean, they look similar.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Oh, right, I guess, because he does actually say little sister at a point.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch with a... Oh wow, just flash that up
Pretty
for a
clear.
literal
There's
second.
no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being his sister is high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see.
Then I was
The
super
dead high
wrong.
school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Then I was super wrong. I had Kuzuryu down as Girl E. Well, shoot. Shoot, then who's Girl E? Oh no, it's all ruined. No, because Girl E was the one who did it to his little
Guy F's
sister.
tone in the
Okay.
game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Well, I screwed up.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
No, because then you get lost in the woods, and that game really screwed me up. Or Night in the Woods. I was the one who screwed up the title. But that game screwed me up.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Yeah, I know, me too, because it almost seems too obvious. And the first killer is always the one that it's too obvious.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
No, I did establish Girl E is Sonya. Wait,
And
what?
The first
Yes.
victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato. Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Wait, Miss Sato. Not Miss Sato? Wait,
I
what?
don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume that based on the content of the game, Girl E was not the sister, interfered with the murder, witnessed the murder, Girl E was the killer. Is that right? Let's see here. The one who killed... I wish I had a script. I'm in the wrong section. I wish I had a script of the game. Let's see here. Girl E. Crime scene photo looks like killed with a metal bat. Girl D showed Girl E, and then Girl E's like, yo, that's why I did it. Right. Girl E was the killer.
I see.
Yeah.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school.
I think I know who is the killer of this trial. I think I do. I'm not going to say, but I think I do. And it's not Fuyuhiko.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic...
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
God, this is the type of like meta trial that Phoenix Wright games use that kind of get me, because then I start mixing up facts.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details, no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, was the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first. Okay, first one, let's go. Make your argument. Stolen swimsuit, entrance hall, broken vase. Okay, let's see.
After she killed the first victim in the music room.
Yeah?
What did Girl E do?
Wait a sec. Okay, so stolen swimsuit. Girl E had her swimsuit stolen. That's not it. Okay, Girl E is not in this photo. So I'm gonna say that's not it. Girl D showed this to Girl E. The vase was broken. Victim, crime scene. Okay. Picture of Girl E after she was killed. So this is of that time. So this is after. So I'm guessing it's going to be the broken vase photo.
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
The other 4 girls. The other 4 girls. Yeah, because then... That's right.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the
Window shattering? Nope, that's not it.
window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
Yep, I did it! Ho-ho! I'm gonna do that technique from now on. I'm gonna stop it and think.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
Is it vase or vase? I've heard both. I say, like, if I see one and, you know, I'll say, oh, look at that vase. Or is it a vase? I guess it's a vase. I think vase is better.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon? Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Who cares about the murder
Is it
weapon?
the fish tank?
We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
I mean, wasn't it
Now
the
then,
vase?
will you guys be able to
'Cause
figure it out?
I feel like it is an unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance, make that clear, then I have to do it! I'll do it! What do I think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you about regarding white noise non-stop debates. Some lines are actually very durable. You won't destroy them in one shot. They will chip away every time you shoot them, but unless you completely destroy them, okay. That's fine. If it's getting tougher, okay. Here there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill, Gundam, that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something, I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun, okay. Make your argument. What? Didn't they say it's the vase? I'm pretty sure they said in the game. But let's see here. So... well, broken fish tank. Gravel and water was scattered everywhere. A tipped over fish tank. So that was in the music room where the first murder took place. So I'm gonna say it might
Weapon
just
inside
be
the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Not necessarily, but
Then the piano.
let's see.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Oh, hey,
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
that's a good point. Oh,
She beat her to
Didn't the
death with her
vase?
fists!
Yeah, I think the vase did.
What?
Let's see here. No. What had bloodstains on it in the game? Huh. I feel like it was the... Gravel and water was scattered everywhere. Tipped over. I don't know about that. I think it might be the... Okay, so what's my evidence right now?
Inside the music room,
I don't...
huh?
Swimsuits, no. It's either the vase...
What about broken glass?
What's the victim's crime scene photo? Doesn't say...
Glass.
Broken fish tank. Let's try the fish
Isn't
tank.
the cause of death a blow to the head?
I think it is the fish tank.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Yeah, I think so.
That's too big
Whoops.
to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Okay, let's not do that
Why are you
then.
going even bigger?
The investigate.
So let's see, what else is there? The gravel, is that possible? There's not stuff on the gravel, is there? There's no gravel, but if the water washed it away, no, you'd still see it. Huh. Let's see. Any blood in this picture? No. I feel like it's gotta be the vase. Broken in the classroom next to the music room. No, that would no, because she just knocked over to make the sound. Right? Huh.
Nation conducts universal chaos.
Killer's escape route. Whoops, didn't mean to shoot it. What's the killer's escape route? The window? No. Unless the glass is
It's on that big a scale too?
actually like the glass on the
How about
outside.
beating her with gravel instead?
Let's try
If it's
that.
a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
No, that's wrong. So you've never beaten someone before. If split someone's head in half, a surprising amount of blood shoots out. There's better reasoning.
Damn it.
Okay.
A weapon inside the music room.
Yeah,
What about broken glass?
that's not what it's gonna
Isn't
be.
the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
I feel like the fish tank
That's
isn't too
big to
big.
be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation can.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains?
Was the weapon with bloodstains on it? Like the only thing I can think of is the bat. Because then if the bat was used again, but that's not a choice. Stolen swimsuit. That has nothing to do with this, I'm pretty sure. Nothing to do with that. Killer's escape route. Nothing there. Vase. Vase. Okay, I just gotta try them out.
She beat her to death with her fists!
No. Apparently it appeared in the game.
A weapon inside the
Okay,
music
so let's try
room,
the
huh?
vase
What about
first.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a
Well,
blow
first
to the
off, we'll
head?
try the fish tank.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
What is the connection between what you're saying and attacking someone with a fish tank? Nope.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Let's
What about
see.
broken glass?
No, that's not it.
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her.
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even big?
The investigation conducts you.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No, that's not it.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
No. I tried that, didn't I?
Damn it!
Okay, no, it can't be the vase. It can't be. Broken window. Well, what if it was thrown out the window? Right?
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
No, okay, no, it's not that.
Isn't the cause of death then she attacked her with the fish tank?
No.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why
No.
are you going
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Oh my god, I can't find any bloodstains at all. Like, unless this is meant to be a recreation. Metal bat. No. Trash can. Anime mask. No bloodstains there. I tipped over fish tank. Gravel and water were splattered everywhere. Is the broken fish tank with the gravel, maybe? Maybe?
She beat her to death with her fist!
No. Okay,
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
let's try the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow? Then she attacked her with the fish.
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
That's a no. Hajime agrees with me. Just thought she beat her to death with gravel. Wait, isn't gravel too small? Yeah, if she killed her by beating her with gravel, it would obviously have blood all over it. Nope.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Try the killer's escape route.
Isn't the cause of
Shoot,
death a
never
blow
mind.
to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Yeah, no, it can't be broken glass.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation can.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with...
Wait a sec. Is there any... No, the bare hands. I was thinking about the bare hands for a second. Victim's crime scene photo. Is there anything here that it could be? Blow to the head. Let's see. Died instantly from a blow to the head, so it can't be anything. Oh my god, this is the worst.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation can.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the
Okay,
victim.
I was just trying everything randomly. When was that? I'm sorry, swimsuit plus... I got a couple game overs. Looking... Why? Okay, tell me the link. Guys, I didn't get this on my own.
My goodness.
What? Yeah, me
I got
too.
it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Me too. Wait, what?
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
What?
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
And how does this mix with the swimsuit?
What if the gravel was put inside some sort
Okay,
of bag?
what? I guess.
Pack? What kind of
When was
bag?
this mentioned?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
That's reaching.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
I can't believe they just mentioned Phoenix Wright.
For the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. to make people think the killer is some pervert. It makes sense for a school
Okay, and
swimsuit
then
to
they
be
threw it out the
stolen.
window after.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Okay, I think that's pretty BS.
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved.
Well,
Only producers
I didn't
know
really
this
solve it.
feeling of
I just kind of
ecstasy.
pressed buttons till I got it.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer, well, obviously is gonna be Guy F.
I see!
Yeah.
It should have been Guy F.
Yeah, right?
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Kira Buckland does a really good... She's one of my favorite voice actresses. She's so good.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
I was friends with her on Facebook for a bit. Then she did a purge because she got a little too big, but that was cool. She commented on some of my statuses. I like that. That was a good time in my life.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. A shared point? Well, it's the baseball bat. Yeah. Is that supposed to be proof that the game... Oh, maybe not. Okay, then if it's not the baseball bat, it's the... Wait, what? Okay, you remember what you did to my sister. Wait, why? That's a pretty big link. Okay, but I couldn't. Okay, no, I should have been able to show that other piece of evidence for the same
two
thing.
Events are unrelated.
Okay.
At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Whoa, you're blaming it on her? What?
Huh?
Okay.
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Oh my god. Make your argument. Let's hear this. Footprint. Oh, the footprints. That's probably the best one.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Yeah, you did.
No, that's wrong!
I'm so glad not everyone is gonna give me trouble.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house.
Can I just say something I just realized? She just said pedo there. That is the proper pronunciation. People who say pedo are weird and wrong.
Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
I don't think it's Hiyoko, by the way. I'm just gonna say.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass! She's obviously lying!
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Alright, let's see how we can prove. Footprints, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, letter on Mahiru. That's gonna be important.
I did go to the beach house.
Let's just double check. The letter to Mahiru. Yeah, so I want you to come to the beach house at 2:30. Keep it a secret. Bad if they start suspecting us.
But only during my morning walk.
Oh, that's when it goes. Yeah!
No, that's
Oh, that was
wrong.
quicker than I expected. I didn't even hear the whole thing.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. But we discussed it's okay if we change time and place. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other. It'd be bad if they start suspecting us. Hiyoko Saionji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
And when
Me
she was
and
running out
Hajime
of there.
met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
I think she's telling the truth for that. The way the voice is and the way... Like, they're obviously, when they're doing the voice acting for this game, they're very clearly told if they need to be lying or not. So it's like, I can tell that is... she's being honest right now.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Yeah, there is. Oh, it's not looking good. The only place I think where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Right? Here.
Here!
And then there's the gummy inside. Oh man, it doesn't look good for you at all.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's
Yep.
right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
No,
We have presented
I don't
the
believe
proof.
that
My four
because
dark devas of destruction
there's
didn't
the
even need to
movement.
come out.
The movement of the blood on the ground, which couldn't have happened if it was an instant death, so it was obviously moved afterwards.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
You know, of all the people who'd be going along with this, I think it'd be you.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your heads. Oh, why can't you understand? understand! I'm not the killer!
True that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. Can't help but feel like we were being directed by someone. Make your argument. Okay, so I want... Wait, killer's escape route. Trash can. Trash can?
I shall rip.
Let's see here. Footprints on the beach. Trash can. Bottles from the fridge. Yellow gummy found there. Killer's escape route. I don't know why that would be there. What was the other one?
Render my verdict upon this mystery's
Trash
conclusion.
can. Yellow gummy.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Gummy bag? What's the gummy bag one? Gummy bag. Each comes with 4 flavors. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Wait a second. This one's yellow. Why is it yellow? Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Shoot, that's the wrong one. I wanted to agree with you. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm telling you. No, what am I doing? Yeah, sorry.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong indeed. And we know it because there's only those 4 flavors.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Why grape? Grape's disgusting.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
It even looks like it's just a lemon.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
That's adorable.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh. Round 2. Fight. What do we got? Footprints, yellow gummy, barred window, Mikan's autopsy report. Let's see here.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Wait, last ounce of strength? That's not possible. Because it was an instant blow.
blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
Yeah.
That's wrong!
That is wrong.
I left those footprints during my morning walk!
No, we won't agree with that.
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints?
It's true, that's an... And we can thank Mahiru!
What does that mean?
Okay, let's go.
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Oh, no!
The door to the road.
Darn it!
We have the evidence...
The bullets are going exactly where they need to go to get in my way.
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints?
It's true, that's an... And we can thank
What does that
Okay.
mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
Let's go! Yeah!
No, that's wrong.
Breako!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm I'm sorry.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
You know who changed their clothes by the next time we saw them? I do. A full wetsuit, in fact.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
fine.
She was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer. Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh, we got an argument. Let's try this again.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Yeah, you're really adamant about this.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
You are angry, sir. Rebuttal showdown. What do we got? Footprints, metal bat, shower room, ironbarred window. Okay, I'm gonna go with,
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. I can't back down.
Wait, cross swords. What is this? Okay, I did it. Advance.
If Hiyoko moved the body,
Yeah.
then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After
Nope.
she moved the body,
Whoops.
she just walked. The fact that
Darn it.
Hiyoko was at the beach can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Oh, I screwed up.
So what,
Okay.
dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shop.
Nope, you can't,
Allow me
because
to
that
cut through
cannot
those
be
words.
done. Yeah, okay, I get how this works now. It's a little confusing at first, but I get it.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder. No, that would be impossible because she can't do it up herself. She can't get dressed by herself. She can get undressed by herself, but not dressed.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
She can't tie the sash by herself.
Means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules,
Wait a
I'm
sec.
pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Then, if you can't change in the house, but you know what you can do? Throw a wetsuit over your clothes.
Damn right.
Oh!
I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Okay, I don't think it's Akane.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
He'll vouch for that.
I can attest to that.
Yeah.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
You know, except for the fact that Mahiru's dead.
Shut the hell up, Pig Barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. And I'm sorry for being Pig Barf.
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up accusing Hyoko of being suspicious. Could it be, does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Yeah.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I can tell you, but ooh, interesting. Okay. Let's keep it interesting. Yeah, that's a truth bullet.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Letter Hyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence, which is the letter on Mahiru?
I can prove
Yeah,
it with
that's a
this.
pretty obvious contradiction.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Oh, we discussed change time and place. Okay, so it might have been
Mahiru's
from
letter
both
said
people.
To meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter,
2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? I'm gonna say both.
I see!
Yeah, that's the only obvious answer.
Killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
That's a really good way to basically ensure that both people don't talk about the letter.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault.
I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
I wonder if he's actually not a part of this case.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Repeatedly. Like, until he dies.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
It's actually a really well thought out plan. Like, really well done.
It was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong. And I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
I'm happy Hajime is the one who is just like, guys, stop.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
I mean, fair enough, my dude.
Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. What lies ahead is a cruel ending. The only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Break time? Break time! Hooray! Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh, you're gonna spoil who the killer is? Boo-hoo-hoo! If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You You can't! That's seriously a big no-no! But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? Slow down there, David Cage. The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't! Everyone please close your eyes and cover your ears. Correct.
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Nanu. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but sometimes it feels wrong to me. Alright, guys. Let us continue this next time as we finish off the class trial. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then. Ciao.
You can push yourself.